Alright guys, Lord of Chaos here. We're going to do a guide on the Puppet Arena friendly matches I've completely bought out the store. As you can see, I'll just give you some tips on how best to complete this game mode in as short as time as possible, as most of you probably don't want to spend too much time on it, seeing as I can't make a guide on Gap Month, as you guys pretty much can play Candy Crush without my help. However, if you do want a tip, make sure that every time you're exchanging one color for another, that you're also trying to get a 3 or more connector, so that you can be deleting portions of the game map in 2 different locations. Okay guys, so when it comes to Puppet Arena, what you're going to want to do is to hit this prepare button to pick the 3017. all right, and we're just gonna go through these modes as quickly as possible. So when it comes to this particular team, we're gonna want to build it out such that we get all these characters here, so that we can get the biggest power-ups that we can. Alright guys, so we're going to focus on those characters, so memorize those characters and go after those characters. So Fatutu is one of those characters that we want to have alongside our Lilia and 37, so we're going to pick her up as she's available. We've got 13 more coins, so we can go for one more re-roll and see if we can get some more characters that we need. Let's put Fatutu in there first, and then unfortunately we didn't get anything we needed, so we might as well save our coins and keep it going, seeing as the only other character that we can get, guys, is Octavia, and she costs roughly 8 coins, so we could re-roll another 4 times, but I'm not going to do that here. Okay guys, we're going to keep it pushing. So we'll continue onwards, obtain 2 common artifacts. This is a nice artifact because we've got the follow-up attack team, so there's going to be a number of characters doing extra actions, especially Lilia and Fatutu, so let's put that on one of them. This artifact will do much better on Fatutu, to be honest, as it's a healing done, so we'll do that. Keep it pushing. Alright guys, let me clear my throat. So what we want to do here to maximize points is to make sure that we're choosing auto battle, as that will give us additional points, okay guys, in order to purchase more artifacts or puppets. Okay, and we'll hit the attack button.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe.
We always will be aiming to defeat the most strongest enemy, no matter what, guys. All right, as that's going to give us the most of these points.
Oh, be careful.
Which matters more?
All right, that was nice and easy, guys. As you can see, no trouble at all. So we'll keep it pushing. Normally what I like to go for is what I'm lacking at the moment. So we are lacking in puppets and artifacts at the moment, so we can choose any one of those 2. I find puppets are more useful than artifacts, so I go with puppets, but if you come on over here, you can do puppets and artifacts at the same time. However, due to the fact that I don't have a lot of currency, there's no point bundling over here when I can focus on puppets, so that I can make sure that I can fill out these slots. So that's what I choose to do here at 1-4. Okay guys, so we're going to continue to go after the characters as I mentioned earlier. So if we can get Octavia, Winsong, Flutterpage, Ju or Liangyu, that'll be great. So that's who we're going to be focusing on. Okay guys, here's Octavia, pick her up. We can get a P1 for Fatutu, so let's do that. I like Lilia, so let's get her as well, and let's keep it pushing. Alright guys, let's get another copy of 37. That's our coins done, so let's keep it pushing. And next we always go for the strongest, as we want to try and get as much currency as we can. Alright guys, one thing I should have done, which I didn't do, which is put in our reserve characters, and we're going to swap out Apple for Octavia, as we have for Tutu, so she handles our healing needs, so we can switch out Apple at this point. Alright, so nice and easy guys.
Red
I don't know what's up
about
with the
to return.
glitches. You see that triple S turned to a B. Alright, so here we'll just select that. Now we've got 30 coins we can spend here. If we spend these 30 coins, however, we're not going to be able to buy Liang Yu or Ju, but we'll still go for it, as we're still in the early game and we need to power up our characters that we're going to be using. Alright guys, so if we can get a 37 or a Fitutu here, that would be great. See, this is the issue we have. We've got not enough coins to get Flutter Page. Flutter Page would be good here, but unfortunately we can't get her, so we'll pick up Octavia and keep it pushing. So you have to be a little careful about how you're spending in order to make sure that you got enough when you reroll to get the characters that you're trying to get. Alright guys, so in this particular situation it's always better to go for the critter, as that's going to give you the best currency moving forwards, as the other two options are probably going to give you options that you don't actually even need. Alright guys, so we'll just keep it pushing. Alright, we're still going to select the hardest enemy and keep it pushing. Alright, once again, we are going to go for puppets, as we're trying to fill out the rest of these slots. And then after we've filled out the slots with what we want, we'll be able to go after artifacts. Alright guys, so let's pick up 37 Octavia and power them up. This is why we like going after the harder stages, guys, as we're going to get a lot more currency, and that's going to allow us to power up our team and become even stronger, so that we can attack harder content. Alright guys, that is a little annoying, that box cut comes up, but you can click through it and still hit that refresh button. Alright guys, always remember that. See, you can still hit the refresh button through this. Let's power up these and get Octavia as well. Yeah, we're all out of rerolls, as the only other character we could get would be Octavia for 8 coins, or we could get a Lilia, but I don't want to keep on rolling. But what we will do here, guys, is I want to get Flutter Page in, but alright, let's take Lilia out and now put in Flutter Page, as that AP +1 is definitely gonna help. Alright guys, still continue to go for the hardest stages, and this is pretty much a strategy, guys. You'll be able to clear out the shop in
Stay behind me. I'll keep us
4 runs if you do it exactly as I've described.
That one even as
Alright, oof. P5 Lilia. I do like that. Alright. P4 37 is good as well. Oh, look at that, boys. Look at that, boys. We needed you. unfortunately we don't have enough coins. That's what happens when we get greedy. We probably shouldn't have spent all those coins on Lilia, because we could have made do with Octavia. And, yeah, we missed out on the Jew, okay guys, but it is what it is. Let's go after the critter, get some more coins.
Look at my.
Alright. I think we cleaned them up before the rounds ran out, because you can actually lose a match even if you're stronger due to the fact that you haven't done it in enough rounds, which can be highly annoying. Alright, let's go after puppets again. We've got a lot of currency right now, so we should be able to get who we're looking for. Alright. Oh, Windsong. Yep, we do need her. Another Fatutu would be nice. Another Flutter Page would be nice. Another Fatutu. And a Jew, great. Liang Yu, even better. Alright, so let's get rid of this copy of Apple, and let's get in these three. And now we've got a full support deck along with our main team. Let's try and get one more copy of Flutter Page, and then we've got a all-powerful team. So we just wanted to get these characters to sit in the background and give us some additional support benefits such as these, okay guys, and that's going to make us a lot more powerful in battle. Alright, that's merely why we're chasing after them. So we don't need to power them up, we don't need to get portraits for them, because we're not going to use them in battle. Unfortunately, we've run out of enough coins to be able to buy Flutter Page anyway, so we'll keep it pushing, and we'll go to S. Should have really got an artifact for these two, but it is what it is, guys. We'll just have to make do without it. We'll go for the artifacts next time.
Red.
Alright, that's one of the hardest stages, and we pretty much annihilated it, guys. So, if you've done everything correctly as I described, you can see that you can pretty much get the stages done and get the max rewards of 3,000 every single run. Alright guys, as long as you follow exactly what I've said, you'll be able to get 3k, and it will take you roughly 4 runs in order to beat the store. Alright guys, so yeah, that's pretty much going to be the guide for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lord Chaos out.
がとうございます。